Me ask you something. Have you ever Googled, are online courses still worth it at midnight, slightly panicking? Because if you have, you're not alone. Right now, there are thousands of creators, coaches, and educators being told the exact same thing. The online course market is saturated. It's too late. The golden era is over. And I want to look you dead in the eye metaphorically and tell you that's only half the story. The boring version of online courses? Yes, that's dying. But the smart version? It's growing faster than ever. Here's what's actually happening. The global e-learning market is projected to surpass $600 billion in the next few years. That's not a dying industry. That's an industry going through a metamorphosis. And the creators who understand what's changing are quietly building 6- and 7-figure businesses while everyone else is mourning the good old days. So what changed? What are buyers actually rejecting? And what are they desperately seeking out instead? That's exactly what we're breaking down today. And I promise you, by the end of this video, you'll have a completely different mental model of where the opportunity actually lives now. Stay with me because we're going to talk about the death of the info dump course, the rise of something far more powerful, and the tool that's helping creators build it without paying an arm and a leg to platforms that frankly don't deserve that money. All right, let's talk about what's actually dead. Because there is something dead, and we need to bury it properly before we move on. What's dead is the passive lecture course. Someone records 47 low-energy videos in front of a beige wall, uploads them in a random order, and calls it a master class. The student buys it, watches 3 videos, feels mildly confused, closes the tab, and never comes back. That's not a learning experience. That's an expensive podcast nobody asked for. Buyers now are smarter. They've been burned before. They've paid for courses they never finished. And so when they're looking at your course page, the question they're subconsciously asking isn't, is this information useful? It's, will I actually finish this and get a result? That shift in buyer psychology is everything. The passive information dump is dead because completion rates were terrible. Low completion means low results. Low results mean bad reviews, refund requests, and 0 word of mouth. That's the doom loop that's killing lazy course creators. But here's the flip side. When someone finishes your course, gets a result, and tells 3 friends about it, that's the kind of growth you can't buy with ads. That's compounding momentum. So the question becomes, how do you build a course people actually complete? The answer isn't more content. It's better engagement. It's the difference between a textbook and a conversation. So what is working right now? 3 things, and I want you to write these down. First, community-driven learning. People don't just want a course. They want to go through the experience with other people who are on the same journey. They want to ask a dumb question at 11 p.m. and actually get an answer. They want accountability, peer feedback, and the feeling that they're part of something. Courses with a built-in community have completion rates up to 5 times higher than solo study courses. 5 times. That's not a rounding error. Second, interactive adaptive learning. Quizzes, assignments. Real checkpoints where the learner has to prove they understood something before they move on. Not as a gatekeeper, but as a confidence builder. Every time a learner hits a checkpoint and passes it, their brain releases a small hit of dopamine. They feel capable. They keep going. That's the psychology of progress, and it's incredibly powerful. Third, AI-powered support inside the learning experience. This one is newer, and it is changing the game completely. Imagine a student is halfway through your course on brand strategy. It's 2 a.m. They're stuck on one concept. In the old world, they email you, wait 2 days for a response, lose momentum, and quit. In the new world, they type their question directly into the course platform, and an AI that has read every word of your course, watched every video, and absorbed every PDF gives them a clear, accurate answer in 30 seconds. Based on your content, not generic internet information. That is not science fiction. That is what FreshLearn's course AI feature does today, and is one of the most underrated advantages any course creator can have right now. Let's talk about FreshLearn for a minute because I genuinely think most creators are sleeping on this platform. FreshLearn built what they call Course AI, a 24/7 AI tutor that lives inside your course. It reads your videos, your PDFs, your text content, and it turns all of that into an intelligent assistant your learners can talk to at any hour. A student can ask it to summarize a module before a quiz. They can ask it to explain a tricky concept in simpler terms. They can ask follow-up questions without ever leaving the course player. And all the answers are grounded in your course material, not some hallucinated nonsense from the general internet. Think about what this means for your completion rates. Think about what it means for your reviews. Students who feel supported finish. Students who finish get results. Students who get results leave glowing testimonials and send their colleagues your way. But FreshLearn's AI features go even deeper than just supporting learners. Before you even build the course, their AI studio helps you generate course outlines, validate your course idea before you invest hours building it, and create quizzes automatically from your content. You go from I have an idea to I have a structured, quiz-powered, AI-supported course in a fraction of the time it used to take. The link to their AI studio is in the description, and it's worth a look even if you're just curious. And this is all sitting on top of a platform that supports community spaces, live classes, gamification, assignments, and digital downloads all under one roof. It's not a course platform with some community bolted on awkwardly. It's built for the exact kind of engaged, interactive, community-driven learning experience that actually works now. Now let's talk money, because this is where things get spicy. One of the biggest reasons creators fail isn't their content. It's that they hemorrhage money on platform fees before they ever build any real momentum. And the platform most people default to, either because of flashy marketing or because their favorite influencer has an affiliate deal, is Kajabi. Let's be clear, Kajabi is a capable platform, but look at the pricing in 2026. Their basic plan sits at $143 per month billed annually. That's $1,716 a year just to get started, and you're capped at 5 products. Their growth plan, which is honestly where most serious creators end up, is $199 per month billed annually. That's nearly $2,400 a year. And if you're using your own payment processor instead of Kajabi payments, there's now a surcharge on top of that. A creator doing $10,000 a month in revenue can end up paying over $4,000 a year in combined subscription and surcharge fees on the basic plan alone. Now here's FreshLearn's no-brainer plan, $79 per month or as low as $59 per month billed annually. That's roughly $708 a year annually. Compare that to Kajabi's growth plan at nearly $2,400 per year. We're talking about saving somewhere between $1,200 and $1,700 every single year, depending on the billing cycle you choose. And FreshLearn charges 0 transaction fees on any paid plan. You sell a $500 course, every dollar that's yours stays yours. Oh, and the unlimited products thing? FreshLearn doesn't cap you. You want to sell 10 courses, 3 coaching packages, 15 digital downloads, and a membership? Go ahead. No upgrade required. No, you've hit your product limit email waiting for you 6 months from now. That's not a minor detail. For a growing creator, unlimited products means unlimited creative freedom. You can test new offers without financial anxiety. You can bundle, upsell, and experiment without watching a counter tick up toward an arbitrary ceiling someone else set for you. So here's the move. Here's the actual plan. If you're just starting out, go create your FreshLearn free account today. $0, no credit card required to explore. Get a feel for the platform, build your first course structure, and test the AI features. The free plan gets you in the door with real tools, not a crippled demo. When you're ready to go serious, and by serious, I mean you're building community features, you want live classes inside your course, you want gamification, you want assignments, and you want your learners to have that 24/7 AI tutor working for them, move to the no-brainer plan. At $79 a month or lower annually, it is genuinely one of the best value decisions you can make as an online educator these days. Here's the bigger picture, though. The creators winning right now are not the ones with the most content. They're the ones building learning experiences worth finishing. They're building communities where students hold each other accountable. They're using AI not to replace human connection, but to make every learner feel individually supported. They're thinking about transformation, not just information delivery. The saturation is real, but it's the saturation of low-effort, passive, record, and pray courses. There is zero saturation of genuinely well-designed, community-powered, AI-enhanced learning experiences. That space is wide open. And the creators moving into it right now are going to be the case studies everyone is studying 2 years from now. So here's your question to sit with. Are you building a course or are you building a learning experience? Because only one of those has a future. Start free on FreshLearn, explore their AI studio, and build the thing that your students will actually finish. The link is in the description. Go take a look. You've got nothing to lose and genuinely a lot to gain.